Well, Steve, a 1-1 draw here for your side against Exeter. What were your thoughts on that one?
Well, I think if you reflect on the whole game, I think if we'd have stopped at 16 minutes, we should have been 3 up, maybe 4 up. I mean, you can't miss those level of chances at League One level. They're just really bad misses. So that's the only explanation. Exeter are always going to look on the eye because they're a possession-based team, but they never really hurt us. You know, you get around a bit of a box and they floated the odd cross in. We get in front just before half-time. Great play with Reece and Malik. Little combination. Reece into Malik rolls him, comes back in, Reece taps it in. And then we just give a shambles of a goal away. It's just people not doing their job that they're allocated to do, marking people. The goal scorer's a boy that's been allocated a mark. He's not within 5 yards of him at any stage when the free kick goes in. One of our players, of course, should have a simple header clear. And in the last 15 minutes, we've knocked at the door so many times, and the goalkeeper's had 2 or 3 saves that if he's my goalkeeper, I'd expect him to make. So you then say, should our quality to beat him been a little bit better? The answer is yes. So we'll take the point, and we know how tough it's going to be on Tuesday, so we'll roll on to welcome a team that I personally think will win promotion. Reading
your programme notes before the game, you said you wanted a fast start and your team to be relentless. Did you feel you got that, sort of apart from having that finishing product in the opening 15?
Yeah, listen, in the first 20 minutes, they are number one team for scoring from corners and set plays. And that comes through an aerial ability that, with big players that we're missing, we lack a little bit of that. You know, we're missing some huge players. So they're always going to be a counter-attack and get a set play and be a danger. But, you know, supporters will look back tonight, if it's shown on the BBC and the other channels, the quality of chances are hard to accept. There's one after 5 minutes. It's nearer the canteen bar than it is getting in and out from 5 yards. And there's another one where it's either a simple finish or a simple set to someone else, and the finish, and we're just making hashes of it. And that also comes a little bit from confidence, but they shouldn't be lacking confidence here. Our supporters have been the most understanding all season. They'll have harsh words at times, deservedly so, but they'll look at the chances we missed today and go out saying that should have been 4-5-1.
Particularly with how good you've been at home recently, how frustrating was it, having worked so hard to get yourselves in front, that within sort of 10-11 minutes of the restart you'd been pegged back? Yeah,
I think you know, teams at this level are always good enough to score a goal, and they've got some big players, got a couple of international players on that pitch. So they're always going to be a threat. They proved last week when I went down on Tuesday to watch them destroy Mansfield, simply destroy them. But if we don't do a job, simple, basic job of picking up allocated men from set players, we're going to concede goals. And that's something that we've worked hard on, so it's disappointing to see it. But if the same people continue to not do it, they'll find themselves not at New York.
What was your view of the goal you did get, Reece James? It was a poacher's finish, wasn't it?
Yes, it's a really good goal. Reece watts it into Malik. Malik does brilliant. He's twisted and turned the guy most of the afternoon when he's been giving good service, and he's a brilliant striker. It's a really good save. Reece follows in because he's almost thinking he's going for a ricochet, and that's what happens. It comes back off the goalkeeper, and I was pleased for Reece. You know, he's lacked a little bit, but I thought apart from 1 or 2 passes in the second half, he was also much better today.
You looked at Exeter as well. Difficult to break down, aren't they, defensively, but the fact you created so many chances. I think McWilliams, just after the equaliser, has one cleared off the line. There's then one for Mpanzu when he's in space in the penalty area. The fact those chances were coming along, did you start to think, you know, one of these has got to hit the back of the net?
Yeah, I think the disappointing is when you get half time, you're thinking it's 1-0 and everyone's got a little bit of relief, but it shouldn't be 1-0, should it? It should be 4. It should be comfortably 4. And then the start of the second half, we get a silly goal away, but to be fair, because the crowd's quiet and we understand why they're quiet, they gave them something to go up to the edge of the seats a little bit with a good reaction. Sean's had a great header, you know, it's cleared off the line. I think it's another Pauli corner's cleared off the line, and then 1 or 2 ricochets where they've rode the luck, and Pelly should perhaps do better with the finish rather than put it over the bar, as Liam Kelly should in the first half when he gets a free strike from the edge of the box. I've always said to players, don't listen to crowds going ooh ah, because that's a missed the target, or go over the bar or something. Just put it in the net, let them cheer.
You touched on Liam Kelly there, his sort of reintroduction to the starting 11. What does he add? He seemed to make it a lot more solid in there today, and just having that experience and that know-how.
Yeah, listen, when you go missing, you know, because of the centre-half position, we're having to move Cameron out there, which is Cameron's best position for me. And we had to move that, so we had to advance Liam into starting. Played in a practice match on Monday. Whether he's good, whether he's got the legs again to go quickly against a real good side in Wickham on Tuesday, we'll have to look at that. But I thought Kels gives a real solid base, that you say, kept the ball, kept moving it. and run out of legs a little bit in the last 15 minutes, but wholly to be expected. And we tried everything to win. We threw big JJ onto the pitch. We went with 3 strikers and kept them up the pitch, and an element of gamble to get 3 points, and it never fell for us at any stage today. We didn't get one break.
Another home game coming up on Tuesday. Do you feel you're starting to turn this place into a really difficult place to come again? I know it's been frustrating at times for the supporters, but you're on a good run coming into today and could have quite easily gone home with 3 points again.
The supporters will be frustrated. It's been 2 years of not being acceptable, isn't it? And we're almost grinding and trying to get some wins and momentum towards the summer. I had a brilliant meeting with our chairman yesterday, absolute brilliant meeting, supportive as he's always been. We're getting clearer by the week, by the game, as the games run down. We're getting clearer what we want to do. And I know, and let's no mince words here, I know that I have to deliver next season. I know the challenge is placed on me by the Stewart family and the board, and we'll get it right for sure, because this has been a big learning curve.
How important is it then to end this season with some momentum to take you into those summer months?
Absolutely. I think if you're a fan that's gone away from home, you go to Reading, you go to Wrexham, you 2 defeats, but you've seen 2 super performances, and you go to Birmingham. We lost to a penalty, which is a penalty that Birmingham get every week, I think. So from that point of view, we just have to make sure that we give everyone an opportunity to stake a claim to be here in the summer, contract or not. There'll be some tough decisions to make, and it won't just be me. I'll sit down with Paul and the football staff, and with Rob and our chairman and Richard and the board, and we'll make some decisions that puts a team on that pitch that these fans deserve. Because I know what they deserve. They think their time's disappointed. They want to be in my head going home at night and having to live with it, because I'm ultimately responsible for the results of this football club.